Hi guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures for another bikepacking mission. Now today we are in Wales and you're currently joining me just outside Merthyr Tydfil because today, wow, over the next couple of days probably, we are going to be travelling across the Breckins. Why? Because we are taking on the Breckins Bash. Now it's not an overly long ride, about 70 miles, but I think it's going to make an awesome winter adventure. The skies are blue, the sun is out, it's not switched on, but it is out, and this route will take us from Merthyr Tydfil across to Abergavenny. Now the plan is to just have the most enjoyable trip possible with some beautiful wild camping spots. Now I've been out on the road now for a few nights, so today's plan is to just get into this ride a little bit and probably, if I can, try and get a bit of an earlier camp spot set up. But let's head on out into the Brecons. Let's go.
I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong, but I learned my lesson hanging on. Come sit here with me by the fire and let it go for a little while. So be here as the night starts falling.
Wow, my Garmin might say it's 4 degrees, but the wind hitting my face says otherwise. Ah, my face is so cold. We are battling in to the headwind right now. It looks like for this whole trip we are going to be battling into the headwind, which I don't really mind because I am just going to take my time and chill out as much as possible. I mean, what a start. Look at that for a view. I'm just sort of ducked out of the way of the wind and I'm going to eat a pepper. Probably only going to try and do maybe like 20-25 miles of this route today. I started at like 11, so I don't really want to get too far into it. I just really want to find like a really good camp spot out of the wind with a view. Something like this would be great. But yeah, so far since getting off road, a bit of a hike up to here, but damn nice. And this is what it's all about. On your own, apart from them dudes or dudettes, sheepies. Right, here we crack on. They play with the sheep.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, I'll follow the golden, golden things. Mount Laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird
Wow, today is just glorious right now. Currently out the wind. I've actually got a bit of a tailwind just as we sort of head back up the route. It's currently 2 p.m. I'm probably only going to ride for like maybe an hour, hour and a half more, and then I'm going to find somewhere to camp because I really just want to have a nice, really long, relaxing night in a tent. If you watched the previous video, you'll know I had cycled from Bournemouth to Wales, and I ended up getting to like Newport yesterday, but I had to cycle all the way out to find somewhere to camp, and it just took so long. I didn't get into camp until like 11 o'clock at night. So tonight I want a nice early night, relaxing time at camp. So yeah, well, what a glorious day. And the riding is fun too. Right, next stop, camp. Guys, still haven't found anywhere to camp. Still got about an hour left until sunset, so still got a bit of time to go. We're about to descend. I would have camped up on this mountain hill thing, but it's just a bit bloody windy. But I'll show you where the view is, which is also where the wind is. Check that out. So nice. But yeah, extremely windy, bitterly cold wind. We've got to descend all the way down there now, and fingers crossed we can find somewhere to camp out of the wind a bit. It's not looking good though, because the wind is sort of coming in the direction we are travelling in. But right, let's descend and I'll see you at camp. Right guys, it's just starting to get dark. I've managed to find somewhere to camp. I have been running around for the last hour like an absolute lunatic because I just wanted this night to have the best view, and to get that view I literally had to scour this whole area just to find this smidgen of flattest bit of land, enough so that I could actually sleep on it. And well, it's a little bit lumpy, it's a little bit slanted, but I'm going to take it because the view I'm going to have tonight is is absolutely amazing. That is going to be my view. Here's the tent, slightly lopsided, but I can sleep in anything, in any position. That will do nicely. A little bit later than I had wanted to, but I just had to have that view, and well, we got it guys. We did about 25 miles I think in total, and the wind has been beating me up today, but it's been absolutely beautiful. Hopefully the clouds will lift and we'll get some stars in the sky tonight. What a great start to the ride. Got about 50 miles to go. I think tomorrow I'm probably gonna try and get maybe one more night out, depending on how things go tomorrow, because I mean the views around here are pretty much worth some camping. Right, as always, I'll see you bright and early in the morning.
Wow, good morning guys, good morning. And that was such a peaceful night. It was a little bit breezy when I went to bed, and then the wind just died down. It just stopped. There was no stars in the sky, unfortunately. A bit cloudy, but today I've woken up in them clouds, and it looks like we've actually had a little bit of snow up here. Just a sprinkling, nothing too much. But yeah, it's super toasty and warm in here. It got down to about 1 degree, so not that cold last night. But yeah, it's just looking very cloudy out there. My view has gone. I guess it's time to get up, pack this tent up, and see what day 2 of the Breckins bash has in store for us. Yesterday was beautiful. Today looks like it might be a little bit more cloudy and a bit foggy, but hopefully as we descend, we will descend out of these clouds and have some nice views again. The riding yesterday was pretty good. There was like tiny sections of hiker bike, but mostly all rideable. Definitely mountain bike, not gravel. Lots of like big rocks. So yeah, the bum track was doing well. Looking at the commute elevation, there's about 3 climbs. I want to try and get to like the 3rd climb, possibly even start descending that for today. Again, it's not very far. It's probably only like 30 miles or so. I don't want to do a huge day again. I want to like have another night out, hopefully tonight, especially if the weather's going to get better than this, but we'll see. Right, let's get packed up.
Rightio guys, day 2 of the Breckins bash. I was just setting up, I was just taking down camp there, and I was just getting absolutely hammered by snow. So that's fun way to start the day. Face is nice and cold, but as we descend off of this, I don't think there'll be snow. We're heading down there and around there. I'm actually meant to be down there, but I just climbed up here last night because I was so desperate to have that good view and just to find anything that was flat. Day 2 commence. Wow, what's a bit of Wales without a bit of rain, hey? Great start to the morning, bit of rain, some hiker bike, and then some really nice flowy sort of single track along by the river. The direction we are going into though, there is blue sky, so that is happy. I'll put where I am on screen because I don't know how to say it. It's like Clanfrynach, I don't know, I'm not even, you know. So yeah, we're gonna start making our way up to our first climb of the day very shortly. And it looks like there's blue skies ahead. Happy, happy days. Let's go. Well guys, we are on top of the first of 3 climbs today. It's just starting to snow a little bit. Has cleared up though, so you actually get a good view. It was a big hike. It wasn't very long, but it was just a very steep hiker bike to get to the top here. We are going to be heading sort of down and around and then down, and then I think somehow sort of going over these big hill mountains in the distance. Oh, it's quite cold up here, but absolutely cracking morning. I'm going to descend here and then I'm going to have a bite to eat before making the second climb. The third and final climb that we're going to attempt to do today, or get to today, is going to be the highest point on this trip, so hopefully we'll be able to find somewhere, probably not quite on the top because of the weather, but as we're descending, to camp tonight. But so far, what a morning. Views. This is what I love on days like this. Everyone seems to be scared to come out, so you're just up here completely on your own and with your sniffly nose. Right, let's descend into the coldness. Down we go! That's so steep. Arm pump. But man, look at these views. Wow, that was just insanely steep. It basically just came down from there, like pretty much vertical. That's what I felt like. Brakes are burning hot now. Just gonna have a bite to eat before we go up the second big climb for the day. We've got some of these Polish, any Polish people know how to pronounce it, kabanushi. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, it's definitely not that. And have that. Also a good little spot to fetch some water, and I'm out of the wind so I can have a quick breather. The wind hasn't been as bad today, but it is still very cold when it is there. Alright, food time. And then we're going up the second climb of the day. So we got 31 miles until the finish. I want to have like a really quick, easy day tomorrow, so I can get back to Bournemouth, like use the trains and stuff. So I'm gonna have a full day doing that. So on another night with a good view, hopefully no wind. Second climb of the day, guys. We are up. Just one more to go. Oh, it's cold up here, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I've met the first people I've seen in the entire day so far. These views, absolutely beautiful. Now we get to go down here. Down and then around the other side of that big mountain hill thing. I'm looking forward to descending. That was a long hike bike, and we think we've still got one more to go. Right, let's go down. Have a good one. Currently trying to follow sheep trails down the side of this massive hill. We're going in the right direction, just nothing quite rideable yet. Final push, literally. God, coming up the final climb for the day. It feels like all day it's been a hiker bike kind of day. Just all I feel like I've been doing is hiking, up and down. Getting a bit tired now. Looking forward to getting to the top of here. And the elevation profile shows quite a nice gradual descent for a while, so hopefully it's all rideable and fun, and hopefully I'll be able to find somewhere to camp as soon as possible.
Let's have a look out here, shall we, together? Because I don't know what it's like out here either. Oh, well, good morning, guys. Good morning. I actually did not get to camp last night until, it wasn't that late, but it was quite dark. I was a bit of an idiot because just after I started descending, I found the most perfect place to camp. It was in a little valley, by a little stream. It was quiet. It was just nice and sheltered. But then I remembered there was a bovvy just a little bit further down that little stream bit. So I decided, okay, let's go there. When I got to the stream, unfortunately there was loads of people already there. So I was like, okay, now I'm gonna carry on, which is where I made the biggest mistake. So what I really should have done is turned back and gone back to that camp spot, because what ended up happening was I carried on and then ended up just going through these forest tracks where there's never anywhere to camp. And then I was just coming through here in the dark. Obviously I couldn't see anything. There's like, it's all like this, and I'm like, oh no, there's nowhere to camp. And I've only got like 10-15 miles to go. And then luckily I found this sort of flattish area and managed to camp. So that'd be a lesson to you. When you find the perfect camp spot, take it. Don't think you can get better when you already found the perfect camp spot. We only have like 10 miles or so to go. And it's going to be, should be a nice downhill pretty much all the way to the finish line. Abergavenny, I'm pretty sure I can see it over there, and that's where we're going. So not far to go. Yesterday was a lot of hiker bike, so today I'm just ready to get to the end, and hopefully it's all rideable. Get the camp packed away, let's make a move. And it's getting cold up here.
mean, I guess all things considering, and I managed to find this place in the pitch black darkness. I didn't pick a bad spot. It was just a little bit on the windy side throughout the night. It has calmed down a bit though this morning. It's actually pretty damn beautiful up here. And yeah, this is like last night. I couldn't see anything. Wake up surrounded by mountains. That's cool. Let's do what the best thing is to do in the morning. Let's descend. Wow, this trip has been for sure one of them trips that just eats through brake pads. Everything on the descending part of things has been steep. Everything on the climbing part has been steep. And I think I'm definitely going to need some brake pads when I get back. That was quite a fun descent though. It was a little bit scary at times where it was really steep, but it was fun. And then just coming by that little river bit, it was so beautiful. Very short, but very beautiful. I think we've only got like 6-7 miles to go now. And then we have nearly made it, guys. Woo! And there we have it, guys. We've reached the end of our adventure, the Breckins bash. Great adventure, lots of hiker bike, but a lot of fun. We are now in Abergavenny and we have completed it. A successful bikepacking mission. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a like and consider subscribing. I will, in the next video, do the before you ride, everything you need to know. So make sure you check back for that, for all the details on the route and what I thought about it and what bike and all that fun stuff. And until next time, keep smiling, enjoy the adventure. Peace.